Okay, so a typical banker exam question is writing a recurring decimal as a fraction or showing it algebraically. So we could do this by calling the decimal x, that's your steps. Now we're going to multiply x by 100 to get this repeating recurring decimal, because there's two that repeat, like so. 100x is going to look like this. Now we minus them from each other. What's 100x minus x? That's going to be 99x. And you can see here, these decimals here will cancel out because they're all lined up and matching. So that would all just cancel. That's why I get left with 99x equals 41. Then all you need to do is turn into a fraction and simplify if possible. That's divided by 99 on both sides. And you can see that you could easily do this, right? Do take those notes down. These are your key steps, and very, very easy. Okay, let's try another example where the number is slightly different. So this means those three, you've got three decimals repeating. So let's just write this like this, lay out your work like this. Now we've got to multiply 1,000 by 1,000 because there's three decimal places. So we get all the decimals reoccur in the same place. What I mean is this. Can you see these decimals line up? So we can all, these all cancel quite nicely. So what we want to do is turn them into whole numbers so we can cancel it. Now we're going to subtract from here and here. So we're going to get 999x equals 564. Step 4, turn to a fraction. So we're going to divide by 999. And that is simplified. Do take this down. And we're doing very well here. Now before we try some different types of exam questions and see how they can occur differently, I'm just going to show you some quick important tips for this. So you can see that's one decimal recurring, so you times it by 10. When you've got 2, it's 100. 3, 1,000. See, that's 2, so that's going to be times 100. Those four numbers would repeat, so we times it by 10,000 and 1 million. So those are key points. Okay. So let's have a quick look at this question. So this means the dots on top of the 2 and the 6, so it's the 2, 6 that repeats. So this is what the question will be. It's the 2, 6 that repeats. Okay. So for this we let x equals 0.12626. So forth. Now we want to multiply by 10x so that we get 1.2626. Now bear with me. Can you see these decimals do not cancel out nicely? So we need to multiply by 1,000x so we can get, I'll show you, so we're going to get 126.2626. Now this will allow us to cancel here. Let's just write that underneath so you can see. And this is a harder type question. So we minus here, and these types of questions are more common now. Remember to take away the 1, so that's 125. We know to divide by 990, divide by 990, so x is going to equal 125 over 990, which equals 25 over 198. And these questions are far more common now because you have to multiply x by 2 amounts, so we can cancel things like that out. So let me just try one more with you. Do try that again and see if you can get that right. Now question 11. So we're going to let x equals 0.3282828. That's repeating. So I want the 2 and 8 to repeat, so I'm going to let times it by 10 to get 3.282828. You see the numbers aren't lined up, so again we're going to multiply by 1000x, multiply by 1000 to get 1000x. So multiplying the decimals out, you should know that's 328.282828. Let's just write the 10x underneath, so you can see you've got the 3.2828. You can see nicely now that all these will cancel, all the recurring decimals will cancel. Let's minus them from each other. Can you guess what the most common mistake is, even when students get up to here? They forget to minus the 3 from 328. So that's 325. We're going to divide 990 again. So we get x equals 325 over 990. Remember to simplify. So that's going to be 65 over 198. And that was just dividing top and bottom by 5. And that's quite easily done. Now are you ready for some practice? Let's practice those skills with a mixture of questions. And let's hope you have these marks in your pocket as well. Well done for keeping up with this revision and recapping. It's always good to do. So here's a selection of questions you can practice going up in difficulty, okay? If you can do these, you can pretty much do any recurring decimal question, exam question that has ever appeared in the last 10 years. Pause the video, give it a go, and I'm going to show you the answers now. You don't need to do them all, but this is what you should get, but obviously do show you're working. Alright, now we're going to just, in a moment, the mixture of skills where you can see the question as words, and it's just a mixture of skills, so make sure you've got this mastered. These are all like past exam questions, how it can be asked differently. So if you get a question like this and it doesn't ask you to prove it algebraically, this means you're just using the bus stop method. Okay, and then remember just to put loads of zeros in. So 7 into 4 is 0. Carry the 4 over. 7 into 40 is 5. Remainder 5. 7 into 50 is 7. Remainder 1. And you just continue that on until you get the decimals that repeat. Same as the next question. So pause the video, give these a go. I'm just going to show you the answers. Hopefully you've got them right now. And 3, 2, 1. Those are the answers. Well done if you've aced that. That's it, you're good to go, good to go. This should be in your pocket now. Well done for watching this video. Good work.